Come to seated, easy seat. Relax your back. Relax on your sit bones. Lift the belly. Relax the ribs. Open the chest. Close the eyes. And take a moment as you relax your jaw. Relax into this moment. Take this time, nothing more to do. Allow yourself to be. Connect to a space where you just are. Just breath. Now notice your breathing. Let your breathing expand on the inhalation, your ribs, tummy, ribs, upper chest. You can really nice ujjayi breath from the base to the throat. And observing the breath fully from the beginning to the end. Breath is coming in, and breath is going out, going out. And just notice, is it reasonably smooth right now? So to get the exhalation smooth or more relaxed, don't have to burst it out. Try and imagine that it's just seeping out of you. I always liken it to a gas leak. Just gently leaving the body, no pushing, no forcing. Because your lungs are already so full, all they have to do is soften and letting go, and it naturally pushes the air out. Now we go into a breathing called the equalizing breath. If you can count, let's do it with a metronome. And it's at 1 second counts. So we'll do for 6 in, hold for 2 and out for 6. Whenever you start your counting, breathing in 1, so forth. And just pause and hold the breath. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did I leave you at it? If you tend to go longer, that's fine. This is about getting more breath. Go for 8, go for 10 counts. If 6 is where you're comfortable, stay with 6. And often you find a bit of a jerk before you start exhaling. I like to take an extra inhalation and then it softens going down into the exhalation. Make the next one your last one. breathing return to normal, very relaxed. You might want to place an intention for your practice, bringing yourself to yourself, dedicating, connecting. Deep breath in and relax. We start in staff pose, Dandasana. So I don't often do this, but in staff pose there's a nice one in the middle of the Ashtanga first series. Hug the tummy, lengthen the spine, hug the elbows in, and lengthen the arms down as you reach up. And just observe and check that you're not popping the ribs to think to get taller, but you're lifting from the belly, rooting into the sit bones, opening the shoulders, and then trying to lengthen like a puppet, trying to be pulled up from the back of your head so that you feel the openness of your lower back, middle of your back, and not a closing of the back. You'll hold that there, extend the legs, press out. Take a deep breath in, stretch your arms out. Try and lengthen the side body by hugging in and pulling the little fingers out. You'll feel your stomach engage and then reach forward and down with a very lifted stomach. Grab on the ankles, the toes, the feet, wherever you are, and rest into forward fold. Keep lifting the tummy so it's not an extreme stretch in the hamstrings. You lift and you extend in the spine. Shoulder blades on your back. Extend through the top of your head. On your inhalation, you can always lift up a little bit, and on the exhalation, deepen. On the inhalation, lift, and on the exhalation, deepen. Slowly inhale, coming up. Exhale, relax. We're going to do the Baddha-Konasanas, the butterflies. Do all three distances away from the body. Let's start with the middle one, which is about an arm, forearm length away from you. Nice big diamond. You can hold your ankles or just hold up to the wherever you like and shake, bounce the knees a little bit. Relax. Keep relaxing the body. Remind yourself to not overdo. And remind yourself to also not underdo. Take a nice deep inhale. Imagine coming up through the spine. Reach for the toes on the other side. Inhale, lift from your belly. And there you feel the hug in the chest. Extend, lengthen forward and down as far as you can. And breathe. If you've got the elbows in front of the shins, then you could use it, but not by losing your stomach muscle. Lift the tummy, draw the shoulders back, and as you draw the shoulders back, the elbows can push on the shins to elongate the spine. Long deep breaths and keep relaxing, always nice and heavy in the feeling. One more breath, sink a little deeper. Lift from the belly, extend. Exhale, come back, close the knees, hug the tummy, stretch your arms into Navasana. Hug, squeeze the knees, squeeze the feet. You can point, you can floint, you can flex. Or you can do all three. Keep your mind focused while you're there. And come back, relax. This time, take your legs at a very nice long angle and just bounce them a little bit up and down. This is a nice precursor for foot behind the head pose. And so you want to get this nice length. Sometimes it'll be tight in the hip flexors, sometimes it's tight in the hamstrings. Okay. So we take a deep breath, reach for the other side of your toes, shoulders relax, lift the belly and extend forward and down. Breathe. So yeah, we can push down with the feet and lift in the tummy and pull with the hands if you like. Pull the feet towards your body, which will elongate the spine. go to Navasana again. Let's do a skew one. So drop a little bit onto one buttock, stretch your arms and lift the legs and hug and hold. Breathe. 1, 2, soften shoulders and neck. 3, extend into the arms. 4, and then lift in the heart. 5, go to the other side. And lift tummy, breathe. 1, 2, if the hip flexors get all spasmic, drop down, rest a moment, come back. 4, 5, and then the last one, you bring your heels as close to your buttocks as you can, as close to your groin as you can. Again, you can hold the feet, you can hold the toes. Let's first bounce, relax, lengthen through the spine, soften the shoulders, lifting underneath from your navel up into the lower ribs. And we take a deep inhale, either holding the toes or the feet. So if the toes are holding, your elbows will likely come in front of the shins. Then you can use the shin, the press of the elbows. If you're here, it's the hug and the pull that's going to create the length. Okay, lift from your belly, exhale, coming forward, soften the neck, shoulder blades back. Lift the belly, lift the ribs, and extend forward. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it go a little deeper. Lift up out of it on the inhalation and soften more on the exhalation. Inhale to come up and close the knees. Let's go Navasana with straight legs. Roll the upper arms outwards, like the tummy, lift the legs, and when you're ready, push. Thighs press back, tummy pulls up, knees parallel, so nice and facing you. And stretch whatever you like to do with your feet. The hands can point up, or they can go directly front. Breathe. Let's go a little more abdominals. Take one leg down, don't put it to the floor, and just swap over the bent leg. Breathe. And change to the other side. Keep the legs active, hug the tummy in, and twist as much as you can. Come back, and lie down on your back for bridge. No, let's first do Purvottanasana. Place your hands, fingertips facing towards you. Rotate the upper arms outwards so it feels like you're trying to squeeze your elbows together. Feet are underneath, feet are in front of you. Push the hips up to the sky. You could keep the head forward, lift the tummy. Think of pressing the feet down, lifting your hip bones up, open the groin, stretch through the arms, feel the fingertips pressing down. If you're happy with that, the head can go back. Good, you're doing well. Keep it up. Feel the lower buttocks muscle as you pull the lower, right above the pubic area. Pull those muscles up into the navel. And the lower buttocks will engage even more. Exhale, relax. Stretch your legs out in front for a forward fold. Inhale, relax the back, lift the belly, extend the whole side body line and reach forward and down. You can grab the toes, you can hold the feet. And let's do one more. Place the hands again behind for the table. Inverted plank and press open, relax ribs, start with the hips, press down through the feet, and if you're happy, the head can go back. If the neck's not happy with that, it feels quite good because that is an extension and it stretches the back of your neck. So this is perfectly fine and it's really great to do. Press through the arms, lift the tummy, time into your forward fold. Keep your knees bent. And lift the tummy and try and put the whole torso down onto your thighs. And relax. You might want to grab the toes if you can get there, because then it's a nice extension through the shoulder. But if you can't reach there, just grab onto wherever you are. Feel the nice stretch and openness that you get on your back. Slowly come lying down, and we do Setu Sarvangasana, the bridge pose. Take your feet hip width apart as you lie on your back, top of your head on the back of your head on the floor. Shoulders relax, shoulder blades underneath you. Start again with the pelvis. Lift the tummy. Let's do some breath of fire here, because it's so nice to feel how that changes your back when you engage the stomach. It changes the pelvis. Just 7 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift higher and roll vertebra by vertebra all the way down. Hug your legs to the chest. And we go one more time. We'll hold less. Bring the feet as close to the buttocks as you can. Shoulder blades underneath you. Inhale, roll the pelvis up. Press down. Now on this one, interlace the hands and try and lengthen your arms longer through to your feet, pressing down on the little fingers. So your shoulder blades will come together, but don't squeeze them. Okay, so they come together, but they're active. You're still in the chest and you're still active in your rhomboids, and you push down. Then, if you want to go further, you place the hands and you can fit them underneath. So to get that, you might need to go to toes and get your hands to fit underneath your hips. Next stage, you can just stay here if that's enough, or you just, it doesn't fit. Okay, then, for those who can fit, you straighten the legs out and just hold for 5 breaths. If you've had enough, you're welcome to come down and just hug your legs to chest. Good. 5th breath. Slowly coming back. Raise your hips and slowly come down. Hug the knees to the chest. Now we want to come standing up, but we're going to do this roll. So first of all, this is a figure 4, but we're going to do a figure 4 with the foot behind, so that we're coming up to sit like that. And then if we can stand. We practice it from there. So we could first go into like a half halasana, get a figure 4, and then you can roll. And change, and roll. Good. Play with that a little bit. It's quite fun. Forces you to think of extending the legs up to the sky and not just letting the legs drop to your face. Okay, once you got that, it might take a few practices, but push and come stand. Okay, so whenever you're at your standing position, then you can come for salute to the sun. We stand, so keep playing. We stand in Tadasana, the big toes together. Let me do this way. Okay. And relax. So try with this one, bend the knees for a moment, relax your upper torso, and feel the lift of your tummy, hips, into the rib cage. Now keep that position as you open up in the groin, as you straighten your legs, and you'll feel the glutes activate so beautifully. Then bring your hands to your heart, shoulders relax, bend the knees and go into Utkatasana. Reach out, and let's take the arms only to that level at first. Good, relax. Try and feel that you're extending out of that motion. When you start going deeper, it's the whole lat that has to lengthen to get the arms next to the ears. Then fall down to the floor. Relax into Uttanasana. Inhale into Ardha Uttanasana, lifting the head onto your tippy fingers, lifting your tummy. And exhale, flow a little deeper. If you need to bend your knees, feel free to do that. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding down. Hold it there, interlock your hands behind your back. Stretch your arms up and over. And then you may want to bend your knees, lift the tummy, press on the feet, start rolling up, pelvis rolls, and start going into your back arch. So just continue opening your chest to the sky. And then come back, hands to heart. Inhale, take your hands down to the floor, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take your right leg back and the knee down to the floor. Coming into a lunge position, but interlock your hands behind your back. So keep this coming back, legs strong, and pull the arms. But you don't have to pull too vigorously, just relax there. Nice open groin. Place the hands, step back to plank, push through the arms. Coming down, knees, chin, chest. So knees, keep the tummy and the chest lifted as you extend your chin a little bit forward. So you're reaching down, chin lands, and slide onto your belly. And we do a half a cobra here. So we want length. Lift the tummy and lengthen through like a half a. Really feel pulling the neck out of the coccyx, feet away from the buttocks, and drop your head very strongly down, then lift back into pose of the child. Inhale onto all fours. Tuck the toes and go down dog. So yeah, as well, if you first drop your head completely through, there's a better stretch along the arms and then into your down dog. Step your right leg forward, join the left, stretch forward, and we do a normal arch back, as we normally know in a classical salute to the sun. Reach out, open the chest, hips forward, exhale, hands come back to the heart. And we do other side. Bend the knees, come to half, relax the back. Feel if you can hug into the center and stretch into the arms. Stretch, hug, like your elbows are squeezing towards each other. Fold down, relax. Inhale, extend. Exhale, flow down. Interlace the hands behind your back. And coming up, lift from your belly. Keep rolling, pelvis comes forward. You open into a back arch. And coming down, hands to heart. Place the hands to the floor. Exhale, step the left leg back. Knee to the floor. And interlace the hands again behind. As you do that, make sure your right leg is really pushing nicely away. Left hip bone is lifting up. Breathe. Place hands down into your plank. Press. Lengthen the spine. Bring the knees down. If anybody wants to do it from straight legs, you're welcome. Lengthen. Lift the tummy and try and pull yourself longer. Chin, chest, flow down. Inhale into your half cobra, lengthen. So almost no weight on the hands, try and pull. We're just working on the length of the spine and the side body first, and then drop your head to roll to pose of the child. Back up onto all fours, tap toes, down dog. Step the left leg forward between the hands. Stretch down. Inhale, coming up. We got 4 of these salutes, and each time we're doing something different. Let's do Vasisthasana on this one. What was my number 2? Oh, the caterpillar and cobras. We can do Vasisthasana, caterpillars and cobras. Bend the knees and flow down. Inhale, half one. No, I messed it up. And flow down. Bend the knees. Come to Utkatasana, half one. Lengthen out. Try and imagine from your hip, pulling from the hip out into the tips of the fingers. And let's interlace the hands here. Flow down. Inhale, all the way up to arch. Exhale, hands to prayer, hands to flow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step back. Knee down to the floor. This one, let's put the hands into the lower back. So to start your back bend, you want to really get the hips there. So think very long and soft in the spine. Get the pelvis nice and engaged down and open up the hip flexor. It's really a back stretch. Exhale. Let's go into Vasasthasana. You're going to be pressing. Let's go to the right hand, right foot, because the right foot's already down. Left foot can go either out or can be on top of the right foot. Go to the side and stretch. If you like, look down. If you're happy, stretch up. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down to plank. Knees to chest to the floor. And we go into a cobra. So come to Sphinx first. Elbows underneath. Open the chest. You squeeze your elbows slightly towards each other and feel how that elongates and lengthens the spine. Breathe. From here, keep the palms on the floor and stretch. If that's too much, then don't. Shoulders relax, tummy lift, extend. And slowly roll down so we can come back with the hands next to your shoulders. And then we do the caterpillar. You keep your chest, so even though everything's very open here, don't do it like that. Keep the chest relaxed. So you're keeping your sternum back, keeping your rhomboids open, and the shoulders free. So chin is on the floor, and curl your butt up. Suck the tummy up. And you could either go forward or back. So lift up, curl forward, drop your head, inhale, cobra. Exhale, drop your head, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward. Exhale, join the left. Float down. Inhale, back arch. Exhale, left side. Bend the knees. Reach out. Lengthen up if possible. Hold them nicely into the feet. Interlace the hands. Fold forward. Come to back arch. Pulling the hands back. Roll all the way. Open. Pull the hands to the floor. Exhale. Hands to hearts. Inhale. Relax. Exhale. Set the left leg back. Knee down. Hands into the hips. Lift. And open chest. Exhale, place the hands to the floor and go onto your left hand, left foot to the side plank, lift under the armpit, and we hold. 1, 2, keep pressing and pulling through the top hand. 4, 5. Coming back to plank, you can either stay in plank or bring your knees down. Lift chest, coming over chin, chest. Drop the head, roll into normal cobra. So the head is straight. Breathe. Hug into the elbows and pull the lower points of your shoulder blades together and down. Lift the tummy, open your groin, and drop your head, tuck toes, down low. Step your left leg forward between the hands. Join the right, flow down. Inhale, normal back arch. Exhale, hands to hearts. Okay, we got two more. One with the lunge. Oh, we did forget the caterpillar again. I'll add another one in now. Okay. So bend knees. Reach. Go direct. Interlace. Fold forward. Inhale, back arch. Exhale, hands to floor. Step right back. We're going to do the lizard. Place both hands on the inside of your left leg and go down as deep as you can. So we're going to do it twice. So you got the first option to stay a little bit higher than your best. So you got option 1 is on the hands, option 2 on the elbows, and then later option 3. So if you're going to go into option 3, you're on your elbows now. If you're going to go into option 1 and option 2 later, you're on your hands now. And sink a little deeper, go forward, drop, keep pushing the thigh up at the back, and then change to go to plank, knees to chest to the floor. Let's go from here to caterpillar. So if you're in a plank, you can also coming down, put the knees down, put the heart down, and you end up in the caterpillar. Hold there. Keep lifting in the tummy, keep lengthening, and activating the upper chest. Raise the knees up. Push down on the feet. 3, 4, 5. And slip forward or back. Inhale, cobra. Drop the head. And lift. And to go into your down dog, really drop the head. Tuck toes. Now the other leg, so we take the right leg forward. And we can already put it on the outside if you want. And go down. So option 1. And then just now you can do option 2. No. Now this is already, yeah, that's right. Option 1. Or elbows. Keep deepening. Then step. Join your feet in the front. Flow down. Normal back arch. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, bending the knees. Reach up. Exhale, interlace, fold down. Inhale, reaching up, palms forward, open heart. Exhale, inhale, drop down, exhale. Inhale, extend, and left leg. Take the hand on the inside of your right foot, and bend. So still we're on option, now it's option 2, because it's the same leg we've done. So go a little deeper if you can. So option 2, if you've got the strength in your legs to stay without any weight on your arms, then you do the third one is you stretch out. Coming up, step back to plank. Knees to chest to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward. No, it's left leg. And now, second option for the left leg. So either 1, 2, find the strength in your legs. 3. So you do want to test it. Just check that you are really using your legs. And then extend into it. Slowly to come back, join your feet in the front, flow down, inhale, last salute, good, bend the knees, reach out, relax the back, interlace, fold forward, coming up, back bend, lift from the tummy, open the chest, exhale, hands to heart. Now we do some standing. Bend the knees. Step your right back. Right hand stays on the inside of your left foot. Press down, easy lunge twist. And just for fun, let's go. If you need to put the knee down, do so. And raise your torso as you pull your left arm back. See if you can look at the left. Cartwheel back down, step back to plank. Hover down, knees to chest. Inhale, cobra. Drop the head to go to down dog. Step your right leg forward. If you like, raise it up first. Step it through. Swivel the back foot and we come to warrior two. Stretch your left arm out. And come to warrior two. Continue going into reverse warrior, left hand down, right arm over. And cartwheel back. That's all we're going to do, yes. And step back to plank. Knees to chest. Still on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Stepping the left leg up between your hands. Swivel the back foot. Reach your right arm. Warrior two. Keep going. Right hand to the thigh. Stretch, really lengthen through the middle finger. And coming down. Let's stay, yeah. Swivel your heel back. And your hip faces down, knee faces down. Right hand stays. No, that was the side we went. We have to go back, sorry. Go to chaturanga. Knees to chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. And then we break the right leg. Keep your left hand on the floor. Raise your right arm. Pull as you lift, pushing your feet down, lifting the tummy. Pull the right hand back into your twist. And come down. Come resting from here into pose of the child. Knees apart, toes together. Relax. And now we get ready for the finishing part of the class. Sitting up, we're going to do two flexible stretches. Start with wide angle. If wide angle is not for you today, then do a half one. Okay. Then we go side to side. So open the legs as wide as you can handle. Reach for the big toe or put the hand down on the floor. Hips relax. Breathe in. And stretch down to the side. Relax. Try and soften your chest to roll it up to the sky. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. You let the head drop. Get some nice stretch in the neck. 4, 5. That's so nice. You just stay. Good press. Say no. Okay, other side. Relax. Reach. So hold the toe or hold the floor. Soften the shoulders, soften the chest. You can feel already when you soften, it get integrated and you start rotating already more up to the sky. And reach out, lengthen. Breathe. 1, 2, nice and heavy. Strong leg. Feel the leg that you're moving away from. You're still extending away from you as you extend through the top arm. 4. Let the head hang. 5. Inhale up. And let's go over towards the leg. So you try and face as much as you can to the leg, lifting the tummy, creating a long stretch on this side, on the inside. Reach for the ankle, the foot, and lift the tummy, lengthening over. Hold 1, 2, keep softening. 3. 4. 5. As a wise man said, we only really get the benefit after 30 seconds, so I'm going to check how much is 5 breaths. Turn to the other leg, lift and reach over, lift the belly and extend. Breathe. 1, 2, how slow you count. 4, 5. So that was 20 seconds. Welcome to stay another 10. And that's where you can also start feeling the muscles start to change, and then they might want to elongate. Good, slowly up, and relax. Come around, let's do half Gomukhasana. One leg over and bring it there. It doesn't matter which one you take first. Half Gomukhasana. And then we're going to do the Gomukhasana arms. If you need a strap to get the bind behind your back, let's do the same arm as leg at the top. So first take the other arm up and around, turn it outwards to reach, to grab hold, don't pop the ribs, lift the belly, breath in. Now aim, you're going to lift from the tummy and aim the chin longer past your knee and relax. 1, 2, 3, soften, 4, 5, lift and relax. Change, wait, let's go to the full one. The bottom leg goes at a 90 degree. Now if this is too much for the knees, then do it there. So then you'll make a little diamond here. But if you can, it's a straight line in front and another straight line, log stacking pose. Always nice to make fireplace. Okay, lift tummy and gently stretch forward and down. So maybe that's enough, just roll, and then you just sit. You might want to put your elbows down. I always find an awesome massage of my ankle on my inner thigh there. Breathe and relax. Keep going on the exhalation, lift on the inhalation, relax on the exhalation. So of course you can put your whole head down on the floor, good, gently coming up, change. Take the other leg over, try and get the foot to the buttocks, the knees on top of each other. Don't force. We take the opposite arm first underneath, palm faces away from you, then this palm opens up, relax the ribs with the tummy, reach, grab hold of the hands or put a strap between your hands, take a deep breath, and lengthen over. 1, 2, keep the breath going, 3, 4, 5, inhale, coming up, exhale, release, and swivel this one, so maybe now you know, this leg doesn't have to worry, it just comes over later, 90 degrees or 45 degrees, okay, be gentle. They have said you can put blocks here to help, and like if your hips are tight, nothing helps, it just, yeah, they just kind of hang in the air. Okay, so relax, either bring your elbows down, or bring your hands down and go further, stretching. As soon as you lift the tummy and you engage to lengthen, it really gets this upper glute going. Soften, relax, lengthen. Slowly, gently to come back. I'm going to go into a shoulder stand. I want to show you how they do it in the Budokan style, Budokan yoga. We go half a position, then you support, you got your arms behind, you support the back, and you use your stomach to lift up. I like it because it doesn't force us into either I have to get up or like I'm reading the okay, I'm on the throat. Okay, so try that out. Just go half a, it forces you into the strength of your stomach. So keep your thighs, if you're not strong, then try and think of keeping your thighs away from you. thighs go away. Then you support the back, head is on the floor, and from that position, lift. And doesn't matter, you don't have to get a straight line. So just hang out there if that's where it is. That's great. Breathe. And if that's where it is, you start working on the pelvis and get the buttocks muscles like you did in the lunges. And eventually you'll start to feel this stretch go up through the feet. And not forcing it at the bottom. It's almost like your feet want to lengthen you out of the pose. Okay. We're going to do a heart mudra. Ooh, you might want to come out and then watch. We take the legs wide, otherwise try and listen to my voice. Legs go wide. And if you can, you put the toes down to let your pelvis relax and the toes go to the floor. Hands in come in front in a prayer position. Stretch them through to the sky. So you might have a bit of bend, might not get into the balance because of suppleness. Then that's okay, then keep supporting, and one day you'll be able to lift, and the legs will be over enough, and the arms will be able to come through. Slowly to come back and relax. Come lie down onto your backs, completely relaxed. Now, commonly, Matsyasana, the fish pose, is known for the counter pose for shoulder stand. According to Leslie Kaminoff, a cobra is a counter pose. So I'm going to try it out. Okay. So first, let's just relax into Jatara Parivuttanasana, a side twist. Relax knee, foot on the knee, and knee comes over to the side. Shoulders relax and stay back. And change. Relax over to the other side. Okay, so it might be a big ordeal to get all the way onto your tummy. I'm just going to cheat because I've got space. I'm just going to roll onto my belly. Okay. Place your hands underneath. And well, we're not going to do a full cobra. I want you to extend, pulling the occipitals out and the coccyx long. So lift the belly and extend. Reach. Think of pulling your toes away from the crown of your head. Let's even add, if you've got all this holding, the tummy and the glutes and the arms, maybe a little bit difficult for your lats to get a straight line, so maybe elbows pull. If you're good in the lats, try with the arms straight, pull. So it's an elongation of the neck. And place the hands under the shoulders, just for fun. Inhale, drop the head, and come to full cobra. And finally come to pose of the child. And rest. We're going to go into relaxation. We still have 5 minutes. So if you would like to sit and meditate, you're more than welcome. Get yourself comfortable and warm. Maybe grab a blankie. And you can choose either stay seated or now come onto your back for Shavasana, the relaxation pose. The dead corpse pose, the dead man's pose. We're busy watching Michael Moore presents, I can't remember his name. We're looking at the falsities and the illusion of green energy. There was one social psychologist that suggests that the problem is that we fear death and we haven't come to terms with our own immortality. And that's what I love about yoga. Every single time you come to the dead man's pose, we are connecting to the other side and realizing that this is not the end all and the be all, which maybe as a psychology kind of background you won't, they speculate, but we can't prove, but is there a knowing? Okay, so this is the practice. Even meditation, I am connecting to something bigger. Okay, come to wherever you are, lying on your back or seated, roll the shoulders back, relax ribs, lift belly. So if you're lying down, you can also lift belly to feel if the lower back is nice and elongated on the floor. Close the eyes. Relax your hands wherever is most comfortable. It could be halfway up your thigh with the palms down. Could be stretched out in a mudra. And start by connecting to the inside behind your eyelids. Notice your breath flowing. Allow yourself to relax into it. Don't control the breath. Allow the breath. And we realize that we are not in control. There's a surrender. Keep surrendering. In the surrendering, there's a non-doing. It's a stopping. It's in our affliction and attachment and the fear of death that we continue doing. So we continue worrying. We continue fixating. We continue grasping. And now we stop. Surrender. Surrender as much as you can. Feel what that word means for you, surrender. And how much you can. Don't judge yourself, just observe. How much can we relinquish control? And see what happens when you relinquish control. Our time is up, so I'll leave you in meditation, in relaxation. Whenever you want to, you can come back. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.